Recently, Hemel Hempstead was voted to be the ugliest town in England, along with Luton. As a visitor, I disagree, and I wanted to know what other foreign visitors to Hemel Hempstead think. My first question is, do you agree or not?
I don't agree with the fact that it's the ugliest city in England, or in Great Britain, maybe. I think, well, when people visit Hemel Hempstead, the first thing, well, they discover the town centre, and which is it is the biggest proof actually, because yes, the town centre is not very beautiful. But I think there are some other areas that, well, they are very rather beautiful. For example, Boxmoor or some areas. So I think it's not the ugliest town.
Yes, it's not ugly.
It's not the most beautiful, but it's not the ugliest.
If you compare Hemel Hempstead with other cities around, it's a bit ugliest. It's ugliest than the other cities like St Albans or Berkhamsted.
Do you have any ideas to improve Hemel?
Okay, ideas? That's a hard question. I thought about this, but probably because I find it really great, I think that if there are some flowers here and there or some areas where you can walk and enjoy, there is actually one really nice garden with flowers in the park here, just behind the church in the old town, and it feels really nice, but they close it at 7 p.m. and it's just at the time when I come back from work, but it's already closed and I cannot go there and just sit for a while. So probably making places like this available for longer will be nice.
The whole idea is bringing the business here. Bringing the business, that will be everything starting back to life. Otherwise everything will be slowly dying and coming that quiet place. But the time what we have now is not that exactly that very good for the business. That's why we have that what we have.
To improve it, maybe get the stress or the attention in the nice place in the Hemel, maybe the Old Town Centre, maybe the parks there, maybe get the stress, like concentrate and improve the access to the Old Town Centre, relocate some shop will be good too. That's my opinion.
I met very friendly persons in Hemel. We have good neighbors, and yeah, I not found any. I not met any angry peoples. I don't know. And in Hemel, the peoples is not fast like in London. Yes, is the life in Hemel is a little bit slower, and I like this life. Yes.
No, I mean roundabouts are quite useful. I think they make the traffic going faster, and I think they are quite useful. But it's not that. I think it's the way people, the cars are parked on the I don't know what's the name, where the pedestrians walk on. So I think this is one thing definitely to improve, to make more easy the life for the pedestrian. Also for the cyclist, there is nothing. I mean, if you want to ride a bicycle, it's really difficult to do it in Hemel.
Great.
Cars are going very fast, and there is not a proper place to go with a bicycle. And it's not always very secure to ride a bicycle on the road. That's one of the things I think can be improved.
Yes, and you disagree. You agree not. You don't agree that Hemel is ugliest, or agree?
Well, I can tell.
Yes,
But
because you have
it's not very. There are some places that I really like all these parking box more in front of the railway station. This is beautiful. I mean, it's very welcoming when you walk out of the railway station. That's a very nice place. But there are some other parts that are not that nice, and I can't tell if it's.
True, that's horrible. And some lines, one of the routes doesn't work at all, yeah, on Sunday, and that's horrible because the Sunday is the best day to take the bus and go to other places. And you can do that on the weekdays, because if you go to work in another place, and then if you have to take the bus, it's normal. You need a good transport, a good service in the transport, but I think it's more important. It's also very important to have it on a Sunday. That would be a good point to improve.
Yeah, because the first thing that visitors
Uh-huh.
see is the town center. Maybe to have more things, but actually we can't ask to a town who is near to London to be more developed. I think it's not very logic, because if you see, you can find every hours you can have a train to go to London, maybe every 30 minutes, and it's only 30 minutes far from Hemel. So I don't think you have to put more things, but just to make it more beautiful, I think it would be good.
What do you think the council can do to improve Hemel Hempstead?
Yes, because I noticed that the council tax is really high here in Hemel Hempstead. It's much higher than other places, but it does not feel that there is any how is it in English? Transparency, how they spend the money. You don't see it anywhere. Instead of apart from these works that are happening here on the street in the old town, that are already here for a year or so, you kind of don't see anything else. Why you have to pay so high up council tax? It will be nice to have a transparency to see what the council is doing. And just because I don't know whether and what they are doing.
You can't see, so obviously
I feel that there is not enough information.
yeah, and also you can see results. Yes,
Yeah.
as I understand.
I think, yeah, because the first thing that visitors
Uh-huh.
see is the town center. Maybe to have more things, but actually we can't ask to a town who is near to London to be more developed. I think it's not very logic, because if you see, you can find every hours you can have a train to go to London, maybe every 30 minutes, and it's only 30 minutes far from Hemel. So I don't think you have to put more things, but just to make it more beautiful, I think it would be good.
Yes, but I think is the traditional in all the UK. I think all the shopping centres in all towns closed at 5, at 6. Yeah, no, I don't know, but can be
Better.
if will be better if the shopping centres will open till 7 or something like this. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Council have money because the people pay for, but according to everything, every town has got its needs, so that money is not, of course, not too much, and I don't think so is a big chance for them to improve existing life. I think there's a major story to keep that town tidy and clean.
Improve it, maybe get the stress or the attention in the nice place in the Hemel, maybe the Old Town Center, maybe the parks there, maybe get the stress, like concentrate and improve the access to the Old Town Center, relocate some shop will be good too. That's my opinion.
Yes, okay, thank you so much.